Hello everyone, welcome to this new video. In today's episode, we are heading to Ho Chi. So this is a manufacturing district in the southern part of Vietnam, very close to Ho Chi Minh City. And over there, we have an appointment to visit a factory that is specialized into doing barcode as well as RFID labels. So basically, if you are manufacturing goods in Vietnam, you will need printing directly on the packaging boxes. So today we're gonna discover everything about that. It's important to know that right now, in terms of the value chain in Vietnam, those factories will be mostly sourcing the core RFID. So they will be working with a supplier providing the antenna, the inlay, as well as the chip. Those ones are usually imported from Malaysia, from Taiwan, and here they'll be in charge of the printing. Okay, so they're gonna be doing the encoding, so they will be putting the digital data inside as well as doing the printing, so you can get this sticker on your goods and that after you can obviously export them worldwide. So it's gonna be interesting to know about the in and outs about this industry. Let's head to the factory now. So meaning that 100% of the products of the production is checked by those inspection machines.
100%. So we are very confident to say with you that we can meet 2.5 million species per day. Our products will be high quality before delivery to our customer. Namvik, we were founded in 2008 and we started as a company specializing in supplying printing materials. And over the years, we developed and transferred into manufacturer, and in August 2025 our journeys enter a new chapter. We changed officially our own name from Namvik Barcode to Namvik Group Solution. And we are always committed to working alongside our customer and growing together with them.
Okay, so from purely doing barcode, you are transitioning to more the latest technologies, RFIDs?
We have already developed a complete ecosystem from the color labels, thermal ribbon, equipment, and technical support. So by integrating, printing, converting, variable data printing, and encoding, we create the stable system that help businesses to safeguard and improve long-term cost efficiency. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Trang. Looking forward to discover the factory.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so before you enter our factory, we need to wear the hat and change the shoes.
Of course.
Just for the personal cell phone, you need to put inside the cabinet. Our factory. Yes, thank you. This is our factory for the labeling.
Okay.
Labeling. Yeah.
So here, these are the raw materials.
Yes. This is incoming raw material, and we expect before production line.
Okay, so they are coming. They are manufactured locally, or they are imported already.
Okay, it depends on our customer request. Currently, we import necessary from overseas, and we can buy from local. The market requires a lot of type of materials, and Namvik is proud to be supplied on type of them, like paper, crochet, PP or PAT. This is the printing machine.
Okay.
This is Flexo, and we have the 8 colors.
8 colors. Okay.
Yes.
So in this printing machine, do we have any encoded data?
No. This is for only label.
Okay, labeling.
Yeah.
Okay.
In our factories, we have 2 types of printing.
Yeah.
One for Flexo and one for digital.
Okay.
Yeah. This one for Flexo.
Okay.
Yes.
So you do, in terms of the export markets, how much % is exported compared to domestic sales?
Yes, of course. We mainly focus on the local market from our beginnings until now. But in August 2025, our journeys entered the new chapter. We especially changed our name from Namvik Barcode to Namvik Group. This is not just a name change. This is our represent a new brand repositioning. Okay. Now we focus on for the overseas market.
Okay.
Yes.
And which markets are you targeting specifically overseas?
Yeah. Regarding our RFID labels, we export to customer, exporting to the Walmart and Home Depot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So USA, do you have any clients as well in Europe?
But it's no.
Not-
But we are willing to support them.
Of course.
This one also for the Flexo, but
Okay.
with more 10 colors. With 10 colors. So 10 colors we can do for more difficult label.
So how many lines do you have? You have 2 lines?
Colors we have the 3 machine for the printing.
3 machine? Okay.
This one for Flexo, 10 colors. And another that you have checked already
Yeah.
is 8 color.
Yeah.
And also one digital printing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one machine like this, let's say in 1 minute, how many meters it can already do?
Okay, it depends on the raw material. It's about 200 meters per minute.
200 meters per minute?
Yes.
Okay, roughly. So at this stage of the production, do you have any visual inspection here or no?
Okay, for this machine, we don't have an inspection station.
Okay.
When we finish the rows, we will move into this machine. It is inspection machine. Then we check. Currently, we have the 3 inspection machines. It's automatically.
So here you will have a tolerance and then you will pass and make sure that everything is under the specification and standard
Yeah.
that agree with your client.
Yeah.
Right?
So when the system finds any defection label, they will stop
Okay.
and remove.
Okay. So meaning that 100% of the products of the production is checked by those inspection machines.
100%.
100 hours.
Yes.
Not only AQL, no, it's 100%.
I also have the QA QC.
Okay.
This one QA QC. They will
Okay.
check. Yeah. Because we want to make sure that our products will be high quality before delivery to our customer.
Okay.
All the products will be high control about the quality. Okay, so let's move on the digital printer.
Alright. So these are some of the labs that you have.
Lab department. This one for the
For the
QA
QC, okay.
management. This one for the pre-press. Okay, please. We bought it 2 months ago. And this machine is a digital printing. They has got 9 colors.
9 colors?
Yes, 9 colors.
And the ink, where do you import the ink from?
The ink we will buy from our suppliers.
So is the customer nominating an ink supplier or are you purchasing yourself from different suppliers?
No, we must buy the ink from the machine suppliers to make sure our quality will high quality before.
So this ink will come from China.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to share with you that our companies invented these machines for our customer orders with small orders, more volume, with a very high speed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those customers, they are mostly domestic or they are also overseas buyers?
These machines will support for both customer, for overseas and local.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we are heading to the RFID department, right?
Yeah, yes, it's upstairs.
Okay.
This one is called converting machine.
Converting machine,
Yeah,
okay.
converting machine. This one converting machine work for 2 lines, 2 rows in one time. This one's also converting machine, but on only 1 line.
Only 1 line.
Yes.
Okay.
This one's also converting machine for 1 line.
1 line.
So we are very confident to say with you that we can meet 2.5 million pieces per day for converting process. Yeah.
2.5 million per day.
Yes. This one is called the inlay RFID. For the RFID labels, there are many types of products. For this one, we will call sticker. The raw material, we need a paper, inlay, and tape. This machine we call encoding machine.
The encoding machine.
Yes.
Okay.
But for the roll type, we make that roll like this one. Like this one. Roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So the chip do you have a chip and then the antenna?
No, for the chip and antenna, they will make from our supplier. We will buy the finished product from them.
Okay,
We
okay.
call it inlay.
And the chip and the antenna, is it you buy from overseas?
Yes, we buy from overseas.
Okay. Where is it coming from?
It depends on the suppliers. For example, our partners like Avery Dennison,
Okay.
Hana, Horizon, Smart Truck.
And right now in Vietnam, is there the step before to do the antenna and then the chip?
No.
In Vietnam? Not yet?
No, not
Okay.
yet. This one called an encoding machine.
The encoding machine.
Yes, for the roll type, like this one, the roll.
Yeah.
After finishing about the converting process, the finished roll will move into the encoding machine, and this is called injet, not barcode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Inkjet.
Injet. We also have the inspection station. So when the system finds any defective, the machine will stop. And we will remove.
Okay.
So the products from us always 100% high quality.
In terms of the frequency, is it something you can control at the encoding?
Frequency, right?
Yeah.
Because when we got the order from our customer, they required about the chip type.
Yeah.
The chip type, like NSP or imaging, like this. And for each type of chip, they will have the frequency.
Okay. But the frequency is not something that you do at the encoding stage. You cannot change the frequency at this stage. It's
Yes,
already
we cannot change. Because like I shared with you that we buy 100% the inlay from
already
suppliers.
okay.
Yes. This one, encoding machine for the sheet, like this one. We'll call sheet.
Okay.
This one called Hanta.
Answer.
When you see the chips inside,
Yeah. Chip is inside.
yeah.
Okay.
So like the sticker, after finishing the converting, yes, we will move into this for the encoding and printing. And this machine also have the inspection station. So for any error, the machine will stop. For example, this one, for the any error, the tab will move this one.
I have one question. So here we can see that it's inside thin layer of paper, right? So this is for apparel, right? It's gonna be stick
Yeah.
on the apparel. And what are the other industries that your company also supply a lot?
So I have to say that as Nambi Group, we provide industrial label solution for for a wide range of industries, ranging from food, beverage, garment and footwear to electronic, agriculture, and pharmaceutical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And in terms of the frequency, you can basically adapt to any markets. If your client have their specific requirements, they will either nominate or you will work with a specific chip and the one doing the antenna aspects. And then you can put this inside your label and finish products on your side, right?
Yes. So when we got the request from our customers, we request them to send us about the information about their application, usage conditions like metal surfaces or liquid products or the label size. Yes.
Okay.
And we will choose the most suitable solution for them.
Okay. Okay.
This machine is also encoding and printing for inkjet.
Encoding and bridging.
Yes, but for the high speed
High speed.
that are the two machines. I just recommend you.
So this machine come from
Come from Singapore.
Singapore machine.
Yes, Singapore.
Okay. Okay. And you just bought it recently?
Yes, we just bought. Our company is invested more about the modern machinery and the production lines in order to support for both semi products and semi-finished products and finished products are FID labels.
Okay.
For example, we can do only converting machine for our customer. Always other customer require the encoding or printing, we also can do for them. Yes.
Okay. So Chang, right after the production over there, the end of the line, we are moving here into the packaging section.
Yeah.
So here you will basically pack all the products directly into such type of packaging, right?
Yeah. Before packaging, we will do the label.
Okay.
For in order to each row will be separated by SKU, by row numbers. In order to we can control about the traceability.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we have any issue during the productions, we will trace easily
Okay.
to find the root code, and we will have the corrective actions in order to prevent it for the happening again in the future.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, let's move to see about their process, about the parking. This one we will call the static electricity bag.
So it prevents to have any static
Yeah.
static electricity.
So when our customer receive and open, the quality will stay. This one also automatically machine.
Vacuum. Yeah.
Yes, vacuum. Right.
Vacuum. Yeah. Static and vacuum.
So after finish this process, the staff will pour its roll into inside the cartons, and this also will make for automatically.
So in the end, we arrive with this. What's the name of this finished product?
Yeah, this is called the RFID sticker or label.
Okay.
So for this one, you can see that in the center, it has a chip.
Yeah.
And around here is called the antenna.
Yeah.
So after the converting and encoding, I will show you about how to test for the finished product. Okay, technical.
So yeah, so we have understood that the chip got the data. The antenna is the one sharing the data when there is a transmitter, a scanner,
Yes.
and we will get a live test. So I think
Yes.
it's great to understand. Okay, so I'm gonna stick this one here, clack, and we're gonna have the live demo.
This is the handheld scanner. The technicals will find the RFID label will stick back of the carton. Em quay kỹ.
1516. Okay. 15216. 15216, right?
5216.
Okay, yeah. Okay, great. Yeah. So I have one question. What is the distance, the maximum distance that this RFID work roughly in general with this technology of RFID?
89 mét.
19 meters? Okay. So from 8
8 to
to 9 meters,
Yes.
this can work. My last question, so it works with 8 to 9 meters long. Now, what about the thickness that it cannot pass? And all the materials. For instance, if it's metal or if it's specific plastics, is there any materials that the radio frequency doesn't pass through?
So I have to share with you that when we got the request from our customer, I also provide them the information that our RFID performance depends on the application environment, like metal services or liquid products, and the placement position that the customer will pass on. Let me introduce you about the thermal ribbon. This is for the first businesses when Nambi started. So we have the slicer machine from China. This one called the jumbo roll. Yes.
Yeah.
This one we call the finish roll or the slicer. Slicer. It depends on our customer requirement. In Nambi, we have three main types of thermal ribbons: wax, resin, and resin. So depends on our customer requirement. The sales teams and technical team will check very carefully about the printing materials, whether it's a thermal paper or PE or PET, and we will choose the most suitable ribbon for each application.
Okay.
Yes. We will have the QC check like this. They will check the quality and they will labeling and packing as well.
Okay. So at this phase, this is visual.
Yes,
visual check.
Yes, visual check. For example, this is for the before packing.
Okay. So those products, I think you are stronger in the domestic market.
Yes. That is for the domestic market.
Mostly for the domestic, yeah. Okay.
We have two main type of customer for the thermal ribbon. One, we will sell directly about the barcode ink, and they have the printer ourselves, and they print. And another side, they don't have the printer, and we will print for them.
For the product development, if some clients, they have specific requirements, do you have a product development team or engineer team?
So we also have the business development team.
Yeah.
So when we receive the request of our customer, we will check the raw material, we will check their sample and find the right material, and we will develop the sample to send our customer to approve.
Okay.
So after approval, we will make the mass production after receive the PO.
Thank you, Chang. It was a pleasure to discover your factory. It was very insightful to know more about your ranges of products and what you can offer for foreign clients. And it's great to know that you are also expanding more and then trying to open your products for foreign markets. So it was a pleasure, and thanks again for having us here.
Yes, I'm very honored and pleasure to welcome you to visit us today. And for more discussion about our products, you can contact directly with me, or we can discuss more in the Global Sourcing Fair at the end of April this year. Welcome.
Thank you. I will be happy to see you there.
Yeah.
And then to our audience, you can check more below in the description to learn more about Global Sourcing Fair Vietnam, when it's going to happen, so you can check it out and meet Chang in person end of April 2026. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.